So Pokemon cards are expensive right now. But you know what isn't expensive right now? General random Pokemon merchandise. Like this Pokemon model kit of Charizard and Dragonite. I'm not a big fan of building things on camera. I'm okay with doing it in my free time while I'm watching videos or whatever. But doing it on camera makes it a bit harder because I'm working in a very confined space and it's basically all I have to focus on. But these shouldn't be that complicated, and my lady friend picked them up. She's been buying a lot of stuff for this channel lately. And so I figured, you know what, we'll do all of this on video to show to you guys. These are not that expensive. You can pick them up for pretty cheap, like 20 bucks or something like that. And that is just horrendous. I hate that. That is not a pretty sight. But my god, okay. I didn't think this was going to be complicated, but this is probably going to be a video I will absolutely hate doing. So I guess, oh my lord. This is a bit of a process. Oh, is there another? Okay, yeah, of course there's another page. This is a bit of a process. This is, going to take me a little while. Alright, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and just get started. So I need to pop off these two parts of Dragonite's head first. We are gonna be doing Dragonite. Of course, as a technician boy, you guys might think I'd be inclined with this kind of stuff. You know, I work with a lot of, like, mechanical parts and stuff like that. Yeah, I guess we'll see at the end of this video if I actually deserve the job that I currently have. So I'm supposed to add the stickers next. You think that they would wait till the end to start adding stickers, but I guess they want us to do it now. These stickers are so tiny, and I got them big hands. Oh no, that eye did not go on right. Oh no, alright, well, I guess he gets a slightly crooked eye there. Sorry, Dragonite, it's not too far off. It'll work. My hands are just way too big for this crap. Well, I guess my fingers in this case. Alright, well, his second eye is slightly off too, so at least he'll look as dopey as he's supposed to, being a Dragonite. Am I the only one who's sitting here thinking that this is supposed to be like baby's first IKEA furniture? Like, you're supposed to give this, like, this is made for kids to learn how to assemble furniture while they're still young, so when they're old and they're buying crappy, furniture from, you know, IKEA or Walmart or wherever else, they'll actually have a decent idea as to what they're doing. Because, that's what it feels like going off of these instructions. It really does just feel like I'm building furniture. But bam, we have those little antler things on. What are they technically antlers? What are they? We also have to put a sticker on his mouth. Oh, this is an official thing, or at least I would really hope so. Because this was actually picked up from GameStop. And I was seeing it sold on a few different marketplaces, like official places. Yeah, there's this little mouth thing. So I'm assuming this is an official thing. What is next? Okay, I need to get his body, it looks like. Alright, so part number 21. I also need to find part 2, which is not so easy to locate, apparently. Alright, so this one's kind of odd. It, like, goes inside of the body somewhere? Where is it showing you going? Is it right there? It looks like it's supposed to go in like this. It probably isn't going to be visible on camera at all. I'm basically, it looks like I'm installing like a moving part. It doesn't really click in though. It just kind of sits there. Like a little wobbly arm piece. Alright, I guess we're putting the sticker on the wing now. It really does have you just kind of going back and forth seemingly randomly. Again, sticker application, not really my strong suit. I should just have Anna build this whole thing and me just like talk over it. Just be like, yeah, this is still my channel somewhat. Alright, you know what? It's ugly, but it went on. Actually, it's not that bad. I don't think it's on there too badly. What do you guys think? You guys give this a thumbs up? You give this a like on the freaking video? Alright, so it's showing this attaching like in here. This way, I believe? That's what it looks like. No, that's upside down. So it needs to go that way. Again, it basically just sits in there. It doesn't, like, snap in. That's so crappy. Yeah, it just falls apart the second I set it down. Alright, so all of this is still just loosely sitting in here, but apparently I'm still working with this part. So I had this little, like, weird U-shaped, like, thing. And how do you... What? It's showing it like this. Sort of. But everything falls apart because nothing actually snaps into place in any way, shape, or form. Okay, I got it in. Okay, now the wing is actually held in place. And that little arm thing kind of is. So now the wing's actually held in, and that part is. That actually kind of snapped in. So it's actually getting some solid form to it now. Alright, so this one, this little small piece here, it looks like it almost hooks down. Let's see, yeah, kind of like that. And it literally just sits on that peg there. So I'm guessing that's where his head is going to mount onto. That looks accurate. That looks correct. So his head can actually move back and forth. I know I'm not getting this line up on camera super well. I'm trying my best. So this piece might actually lock that in place. So this little square thing right here is supposed to go inside here and through that. Maybe? That's what it looks like. Oh, I get it. So this right here is kind of like a little pendulum. So whenever I move this, it'll move the other piece, which I'm guessing is the arms. So you move the arms and the head together. That's how it's looking. I'm just guessing here. All right, and then that piece actually locks it all in together. So now it's actually all locked in. We can rotate this little thing, sort of. It doesn't really move that easily, but it probably will when you have more tension by actually having the parts attached to it, like the head. So I just added another piece here, and when I move it, it moves the head and the arm so much easier, like good lord. Alright, so that's much nicer. What's next? Alright, so down here... no! Alright, part of it just came off. It's fine. It's fine. I can refigure it out. It's okay. Alright, that's back on. Anyways, we need to get this weird piece. It goes in with the fat side down, it looks like. Right there. So I'm guessing this is like for the tail, essentially. That's my guess. Again, everything here I'm just assuming. Alright, I got the sticker on the other wing. I would say it looks alright. It's not too bad, probably a bit nicer than the other one. There we go. There's our other wing. So that's on now. That's actually not looking too terrible so far. Alright, so now we get to actually put the other side on, which I'm stoked about, because no more small part movements. And look, our wings can still move. Our little tail's movable. Our head is movable with the arms, it seems. Maybe. It's a little tough to do right now. But cool, alright, so we have most of our torso put together. Look at that, we got our colored chest on there. Now we have a de-limbed Dragonite here. Alright, so we have to get the other part of our tongue and go ahead and put that sticker on. I don't like all this sticker crap. Like, why didn't they just color it? Like, it feels like such a, like, cop-out to, like, make the poor children, or in this case, poor grown man, apply these stickers. Alright, I just kind of mushed it on there. It looks ugly. It's not the right size for that hole. They made the tongue way too big. But it's fine. Now we can go ahead and snap our head on here, it looks like. I'm assuming, or did I miss a step? Alright, my main camera overheated, but you can see, we have mouth movement now. So its head's actually on. We can move its head up and down, which is actually kind of neat. So I do like that. You can make him munch. Alright, I did a little bit more while I was waiting for my camera to cool down. It might shut off again because I didn't let it cool for super long. But when I got the legs done, and he has little leg stickers, well, feet stickers that don't really look super amazing, but I mean, they work. Ooh, I just threw them. So all I should have left to do, I believe, should be the arms and the tail, which will actually allow him to stand. Alright, so it looks like all I'm really doing right here is just like the claws. So they should just sit like that. Yeah, simple enough. And then this just goes on the other side to cap off his little stubby arm. If I can get it lined up, it's hard to like show this on camera and actually do it. I'm so sorry. This is actually harder than I thought it would be. Then that should just go. Maybe it's for the other side. There we go. Dragonite has one arm. That was once again harder to do than I thought. But yeah, when you move the arm, the other arm moves and so does his mouth. So that's actually neat. I really do like that. Let's go ahead and throw the other arm on there. Bam! 2 arms! Look at this boy! He's about done. We just need to get his little stubby tail going. Alright, so I went ahead and popped him out. All we should have to do, this is pretty self-explanatory, if it'll focus here, is just close that down. They kind of snap into each other rather silently, I'll give it that. And then that slides on. That's upside down. Whoops. That slides on, and bam, we have a tail. So his tail can go back and forth. It doesn't control anything else. It's just the tail. His wings can be controlled, again, independently. but his arms and mouth are controlled together. So you can have his arms up with his mouth open or arms down with his mouth closed, which I kind of prefer it that way. It looks like he's smiling. He's a little smiley, happy boy. But that is actually not terrible. It doesn't really stand too well by himself. You can see he kind of rocks back onto his tail. Maybe he bent his tail? No, he really doesn't stand by himself. He's gonna have to rest back on his tail. That's kind of crappy. But that aside, this little figure isn't too bad. I think we'll do the Charizard in a different video because of how long this was. This was longer to do than I expected. Also, if you put the arms all the way down, his mouth doesn't go all the way down. You have to do it manually. But that's not terrible. I like this little thing. I don't think it's as nice as like a pre-built, molded figure, but it's not terrible and it's kind of interesting to build. There goes my phone. If you're intending on buying this for a child, maybe reconsider. You're going to have to help them the entire time. It is a lot more complicated than you think it would be. It is very much like building IKEA furniture on a small scale. Obviously he looks better with his wings pulled back. That's more Dragonite-like. It makes his wings look smaller. But if you guys enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe down below, and yeah, we'll go ahead and do the Charizard in the next video. So for now, goodbye.